This is a Shinwa spear. Check that out. Comes with this blade guard. There's a spearhead. Pretty nasty. This is based on a katana. In fact, Shinwa, that's a brand that usually sells katanas, wakizashis, nodachis. Right, it's pinned. Like the tang of that spearhead, you can see it's pinned, right? Like katana, and then that's the handle. Now you see how they've done the blade, right? It has a fuller there. It is double-edged, and then the edge begins. So like from there, the edge length, it's about 9.5 inches. But if you measure from here, it's about 12 inches. Yeah, so it has that guard in case you impale all the way to stop whatever you're impaling from getting up onto the handle. Shinwa is a brand that you might want to check out if you want some like a budget-friendly katana or something of that nature. So it has a lot of reach. How much reach this has. Here is a flyby of the spear for you. Alright, so this definitely has some reach. For sure, right? And for some types of cutting, you might want to choke up. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end. That spear point. Are you worried about cavalry charging you? This can reach out and touch someone. Definitely. It is sold as the Shinwa Warrior Spear. The blade length is 12.5 inches. The actual edge length is around 9.5 inches. The overall length, 62.5 inches. The steel is listed as carbon steel. I have some katanas by this brand that are 1060 carbon steel. So possibly 1060 carbon steel. Comes with a leather blade guard, and the price currently $103 on US Amazon. Impaled. This is the time in the video where I thank all of you who have been making a special effort to leave comments. That really does help with the algorithm which circulates the video, so thank you for that, and keep it up if you do have time. Alright, support the channel and the community in any way possible. Thoughts on this Shinwa spear? Well, it's a fun item. I consider it a fun item. I see where they're going with this, with their line of budget katanas, wakizashis, and now this spear. Right, I like the accents, the design. It's basically callbacks to their katanas. As far as, is this deadly? Oh yes, I believe spears are often underestimated, right, in comparison to swords. But yes, spears are very deadly because of the reach, the piercing ability, and the momentum you can generate in that thrust. But I basically consider this to be a fun collectible item for just backyard cutting fun, or maybe you just enjoy collecting weapons, different historical or fantasy weapons. Sure, definitely. Right. Last look. Nicely done. I did notice that the cap is a little loose. Alright. This is actually a little bit loose. You see that? So, that's easily fixed, easily remedied. You can glue that down or whatever. But overall, I'm glad I picked it up. And I have a Shinwa Nodachi and some Shinwa swords, and now this. So I think it fits the collection. Well, it is fairly sharp. You want to be careful if you're doing some sort of martial arts forms with it. Remember, this is it's a live double-edged blade. Yeah, this is definitely a fun item. Not for everyone. I mean, you know, if you need EDC to go to church with, you might not carry a full-length spear, maybe a little bit of a shorter spear for the grocery store and so forth. So it has about 9.5 inches of usable edge. So if you think, like, if that was a knife, that would be a pretty large knife, right? And you can see the thickness there. I'd like one of these with even a longer spearhead, right? Just for cutting the jugs more easily. And how sharp does it come? It's not like shaving sharp, but sharp enough for fleshy targets for sure, whether pineapple or enemy samurai. You could, you can sharpen it as much as you want, but it comes, I mean, like I said, it's enough for flesh.